goodness we brought Mark. You and I both missed one, Charles.
Look here, look at that thing.
There you go. Whoa! Look at that.
Crappie of the day, baby.
13-inch one right there, buddy.
Crappie of the day.
I knew that one felt good coming up.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
All right. Well, we just got the big one. Good job, my friend. Hey everybody, it's Crappie Kirby and I am at the Green River Lake at the Holmes Bend Marina, and I'm at the Brushpile Media Academy camp, and we're having a great time sharing the knowledge of crappie fishing under the wonderful professional wings of Mr. Russ Bailey and his incredible media team. Today is Saturday. We've got the blessing to go out and do some fishing, so I've got a couple of Gilligans on board. First off, what's your name, sir?
Charles Norfleet.
Charles Norfleet, thank you for coming fishing with us today.
Glad to be with you.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do pretty good. I've never fished Green River before, but very excited, and they say there's a lot of brush piles on this lake.
Piles of them.
Now, where are you from, Charles?
I'm from Casey County here in Kentucky.
Okay.
About 25 miles away.
So I tell you what, why don't you just switch seats with me, because you probably know this lake a lot better than I do. But hey, another person I have on the boat today, a good friend, and an ambassador to the sport in the way of providing quality equipment, Mr. Mark Riddle. What's up, Mark?
Hey, Kirby.
Good to see you.
Hey, I'm glad to get to finally fish with you, man.
I know
That's gonna be a blast.
I've got to tour your facilities.
We got a local guy, Charles, is gonna take us out and show us how it's done today on this lake.
Yes, we do. So, hey, I've toured your incredible Cornfield Fishing Gear factory. I've hung out with you several times at the expo, and I'm always in marvel of all the incredible equipment that you continue.
How you do that? Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
stop it a little more.
Stop.
But if you notice, that's all we got on this boat, and it's not because I like you as a person. I mean, wait a minute. Cuts, edit. I like him as a person, but he creates some quality, innovative equipment. If you take a look at my front mount there, that basically spins, tilts, and will take up to 2 monitors.
Yeah.
And that's all because of the creative brain of Mr. Mark Riddle.
So we got a really good crew at the shop.
Yeah,
we got some really good guys. So it's not just me.
How many machines are you up to now?
We have 10 CNC machines.
Yeah.
Pretty much this is what we do as our product line. We still do a little bit of work I used to do back in the day that's like industrial work and that kind of stuff, but most of it's just our cornfield gear.
And you're up to you had 4 employees last time I checked in on you about 4 or 5 years ago. What are we up to now?
We're at 10, and then we've got a couple guys that work on the outside as far as social media and stuff like that. So yeah, we got quite a good group. The business is booming, right? Yeah, we're doing pretty good with it.
People are finding out about this great equipment to keep these high-dollar electronics. All your rod holders, if you take a look at my rods back there, we have the, what are they called, launch pads?
Yeah, we call those the launch pad. Davey's got a bunch over there. Look at his boat all jacked up with those things.
Oh yeah. David Jones, national champion. If you take a look, we'll zoom in on his little launch pads there. Great way to keep your poles in line. Just don't go under any low-hanging trees with those long rods. But we've just got casting rods, and it's a great way to transport your rods on the boat. So basically, nobody steps on them. Am I right?
Right.
So, all right. So, all right. Well, here we go. We're gonna get on the water and hopefully put some fish in the boat at Green River with the Brushpile Media Fishing Academy. Here we go. We're gonna catch every one of them fish. I like it. We're gonna bottom bump those. So I'm just, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back there and you real quietly just take this seat, okay? And then I'll come back up here and I'll tell you the technique we're gonna use. It's a very specific, I got it down to a science, but a very unique way of rigging it. Basically, this would be the hook point would be the front, and this shaft would be the back, and this is a true turn hook, so it turns towards pressure and turns away from resistance. So when you get stuck in these brush piles, okay, unless you just really, crank the hook down, you won't get hung up, because if you do get this hook on something, the weight of the bell sinker will pull it free. So you basically do your cinch knot where you come through like that, but instead of going back through, I want to leave it loose in case this sinker catches on something. That way the line will come free. Then you want to take a look, and if we look, those fish are 2 feet off of the bottom, okay? And you want it to be right in their face, so you kind of want to go up about 2.5 feet, right about there. That's where we want the hook in the minnow presentation. And if you look, the hook is pointed down right now, but if you tie the knot exactly like I do with the loop knot, just take the top and go around the fingers once, twice, leave yourself enough slack there to pull that through, and then pull it through. Give yourself about I don't know, about 1/2 inch, so those fish can suck it back into the further part of their mouth. All right, lick your fingers, pinch the knot, okay, and then pull your fingers out, and there's the loops. Then collapse them from this and the top, and as they collapse, it's going to make that perfect loop knot. And now look, now the hook is standing upright, so the minnow, if you look, is going to swim just like this, and gravity won't help the minnow get off. Make sense? Then just take a minnow and go. These are horrible. What are they called? Mudhead minnows. They're not shiners, but I like shiners. Play with what you've dealt. So go right through the lips. Okay. So he has to stay there and just swim in a stationary position, because this bell sinker is going to keep him on top. Now on my fish finder there, you notice those fish are about 6 feet wherever that arrow's pointing, and we're on spot lock right now. I might take us off of there, but
Behind us now.
But if you look, they're kind of all around us. There's definitely some bigger ones on that tree, which we're going to go to, but there's some just all around us right now. So the trick to this thing is we're just going to I want you to drop this down right there. Try not to get in the trolling motor, but stay kind of close to the cone. And what we're going to do, here, let me have it. Just drop down. We're not casting or anything like that. And then once you're on the bottom, immediately, oh, I missed one. Immediately hold it just like that. So you got to keep
so the weight's on the bottom.
Yeah, and see how tight my line is? You got to keep your line tight to feel the bite, and the thump is going to feel just like that. All right, and then just kind of pop it, and real smooth on the way up.
I did just like what you saying. You said it just, if your line twigs or anything. I've been waiting, expecting too much of it before, I guess.
Okay. about that thump, isn't there? Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
you go,
Yeah, I
Charles.
just love that thump.
You guys having fun with this technique?
Yes, we are.
We've been catching some fish,
Yeah,
haven't
it's
we?
kind of cool. I'm gonna start using this. I like it.
All right.
I like how you can pull through something with it. You can bounce a little bit along and pull through your brush. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Definitely going to start it.
All right, well, you gentlemen squirrel your way up there in the sea arc, and we'll put some more fish in the boat. Sound good?
I'd say your job would be interesting, Mark.
Me?
Finding new stuff. And
If that was all it was, I would never quit. I so enjoy thinking things up and collaborating back and forth with one of the other guys or a couple of the other guys or something. That folding mount there, I bet we fooled with that for 3 months or better.
Yeah.
Trying this, and there were so many things involved in it. When you would change something, it like rippled through the whole project, and you had to change this and that to accommodate this. And it took several times to figure out what we needed.
Not to blow smoke up yet, but one of the scariest moments was when I left my boat with you for 2 weeks, and I tried to, in my layman terms, explain what I wanted. And when I drove off, I'm like, man, I hope they got it, because you just kept going. Yeah, I got. Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, Kirby. Okay, yeah, you know. And so I drove off, and I'm like, he didn't take any notes. He didn't write anything down. And I came back and picked it up, and it was like, oh, it was better. It was better than I could imagine. And he goes, well, here's what I did. I didn't think that what we did, so I changed this, and I think you'll like it better. I'm like, I do. So he gets it. You know, it's cool when somebody that plays in the industry also works in the industry. You know what I mean? Because you get it.
It's been fun working with Sea Arc too, because they got, you know, they're working on really excelling their product line and doing some really cool stuff and different things, and they're wanting to do this or that. And I'm not sure Steve knew what to think to begin with, you know. Yeah, whatever, you know. I was working with a couple of other guys, and we went down there, and just to be part of that flex thing, and I was really excited with, when we got it finished, what that mount looked like on the console, because it was just slick and smooth and real easy and not a lot of parts and everything. It was really cool. And then once they seen it, they were like freaking out. So it's like, you know, they didn't even know what they were getting when they got it. They were happy with it, so that was fun.
Oh man, that Flex is such an incredible boat. All right, gentlemen, I don't know what those are, but I want to sample them.
Yeah,
You guys
let's-
just drop
I
down
need
right
another
on top of
minnow.
those.
Yeah, I should have got a minnow while
Because
talking.
if those are crappie, we're gonna run out of minnows.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fish right
Oh, Charles has it. The last fish. Is it a bluegill?
I don't think anybody wants to see it though.
there. Oh, it's a bluegill. That doesn't count. That doesn't
Stop
count.
on a bluegill, can we?
That don't count. No, can't stop on a bluegill.
Tell by the way that rod was bending.
I'll tell you one thing though.
What's that?
Went to Real Foot. Real Foot one time and was catching crappie. And this one guy said, you all need to be fishing for bluegill. But he said, no, we don't catch anything small.
I might have the last
Uh-oh.
if I can read old Mark Riddle.
Well, I tell you what, we caught,
Oh,
That's a good one.
I think Mark's got me there.
we started catching some bluegill. They was bigger than any of the crappies.
Yeah.
Oh,
They was
We make a trip down there once a year. Oh,
look at
there it is.
oh, Mark got the last one. Look at that, we tripled up. A bluegill and 2 crappie using the oh, that's a keeper too.
Yeah, that's
Using
a
the
keeper.
bottom bumping system on Mossback Habitat. You better buy yourself some. Put it in your favorite lake.
I got one I'm sneaking in before my tournament thing coming up here, and I'm not telling nobody where it's at.
Well, the one I've got,
Show them the rod that we're using. It's the Sharpshooter 6. Here, turn it like that so they can see it on the camera. Hold that up to that camera up there. And it has the most sensitivity because it's a one-piece graphite, 6-pound gamma on Mossback Habitat. Now, a lot of people don't know, if you do get something caught up on a mossback, they rotate. So you can literally just pull it real slowly and eventually your bait will come off of it. We're fishing kind of almost a no-hang type setup with this bottom bumping rig, because once you get a fishing at it, the weight of the bell sinker, right here. I'll show you the setup. Just a number 2 true turn hook. There we go. A number 2 true turn hook with a minnow on it. And what happens is, I got it here right now. The weight of this bell sinker, when it gets hung up on something, see it's hung up on my finger right now, all I have to do is pretend like my finger is a piece of brush, and I'm hung up there, that kind of hurts. But all I have to do to get it off is lower the loop knot that we've tied by lowering the rod tip, and guess what? The weight of the bell sinker is going to take that hook right off of your brush. And once you get efficient at it,
Yeah,
took
it
you guys a
works
little
pretty good.
while.
It works pretty good.
But you liked it. It's the first time you ever tried it,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're fishing deep brush and you want to get in there, not on top of them where the little ones are, and I know these are kind of little fish, but these are what, that's
normal,
what this,
normal for this lake.
it's normal
yeah.
for this lake. But the big ones have a pecking order, and they get deeper and they pick the best places to hide from predators. And a lot of times you won't even see them in there. So this is a great way to kind of drag your minnows,
Yep.
your jigs, whatever the case may be, through these brush piles and have success and not get hung up, right?
It was fun. It was a good way to do it, bringing it through the brush piles. I really like that.
Thank you guys for fishing with me.
Thank you.
Hey Charles, it's nice to meet you. And Mark, always great to see you.
You too, Kirby.
And I don't think I'm going to charge you too much than maybe a new mount today. So, Cornfield crappie, if you're not using it, you're losing them, baby. So
Yeah,
thanks for
see ya.
watching. Have a great day and God bless.
Awesome. Fun.
Thank you so much for watching Fish, Eat, Live. Our mission is to demonstrate the benefits of the Fish, Eat, Live lifestyle. We look forward to educating, entertaining, and attracting you to the healthy lifestyle of the great outdoors. We're definitely going to have some wholesome family fun on the water every Sunday at 6 p.m. So hit that subscription and that notification bell because we want you to come be a part of this.